Hi, my name is Kat. I'm the manager here at Gilden Sutton Day Nursery. We're a family-run nursery in the beautiful village of Gilden Sutton in Chester. We're an Ofsted registered provider, and in our most recent inspection we were awarded an outstanding. We're also a registered rainbow nursery. That means that for parents and carers whose journey towards having a family didn't quite go to plan, my team are able to give you further support in the transition your child takes into childcare. Our nursery is open from 7:30 till 6 all year round, apart from 1 week at Christmas. We're also able to offer term time contracts to our parents. Children can start with us from 6 months and go right up to when they leave for primary school. Our nursery is made up of 3 rooms, each one having their own outside area, and we also have a large playground and garden. And we also have this, our Hideaway, which is where I am at the moment, and I'll tell you a little bit more about that later. We're a fully inclusive nursery, which means we provide everything for your little ones, from nappies and formulas to meals and snacks. We can also cater for all dietary requirements. Our team have been with us for a very long time. We're all fully qualified in childcare, hold paediatric first aid, safeguarding and other qualifications to support your child. The team also do an awful lot of additional training so that we can deliver the best possible care and education throughout your child's early years. When your child first starts with us, they'll be assigned a key person. That person's role is to make sure that we get everything absolutely right for your child's transition into nursery. This includes a home visit so that your key person can spend time with you and your little one in their safe home environment and begin to build that bond which will support them throughout their entire time at nursery with us. We'll then invite you for a couple of settling-in sessions before your child starts full-time. Around 6 weeks after starting nursery, we'll do a baseline assessment, and following that, termly parents' evenings. This is an opportunity for us to look at your child's development and agree how we'll support them moving forward. It also feeds into your 2-year-old checks with your health visitor and eventually onto primary school. To help us, we have an online learning journal, which we'll use to share observations, pictures and videos of your child's time with us, and we love to see what you're up to at home by you uploading your own photos of your adventures. As a nursery, we recognise each child as an individual, and we strive to celebrate their uniqueness as they journey through early years with us. Our team plans their environment, which ignites imagination and empowers the children to explore and play, to influence their own learning and to guide our practitioners in supporting their curiosity and development. So I'd like to invite you to take a look around our nursery, and I've asked a few of my team members to tell you more about us.
Welcome to Baby Room. Our aim is to create secure attachments and key person bonds when your little one first starts. As their confidence builds, we want them to begin to explore independently and gain new skills. Your children's journey begins on the pre-walker side of the room. We make their time feel as homely and comforting as possible to make them feel happy and secure. This area is very plush and soft, incorporating the red, white and black themes, which have been proven to support early cognitive development. Once they are happy and steady, your little one will then start to spend all of their time on our toddler side. The resources begin to become much more unique, which sparks imagination, exploration, and the confidence to play away from their key person. These resources can incorporate all the senses, in turn encouraging speech and questioning. This supports their journey to becoming confident communicators, and you will see these principles throughout the nursery. The ideals are continuously built upon to challenge and empower every child. The care and experience which takes place in our baby room lays the foundations for your child's learning journey.
The children transition into our middle room around the age of 2. To support this transition, we move the children up in their little friendship groups, along with their current key person support. We currently have areas to explore: care and empathy in our role play, sequences within stories, music making and rhymes, and our interactive tablet. We also have a sand and water area which promotes gross and fine motor skills, which supports their road to writing. The construction area gives children opportunity to initiate and solve problems either independently or as part of a group. This promotes turn-taking, sharing ideas and collaborating with their peers. The outside area can be accessed in all weathers and continues to promote the learning and interests of our children. With the support of our practitioners, the children begin to explore their own independence by accessing water and snacks, preparing their own breakfast, and even tidying up. We also begin to support toilet training once your child starts to show signs that they are ready. Our aim is to continue to promote and challenge our children's confidence, learning and independence, giving them the stepping stones to be ready for their journey into preschool.
Hi everyone, my name is Catherine and I am the qualified teacher here at Gilden Sutton. I'm specialised in the early years and I am based within our wonderful preschool room. Our children move up into preschool for that last year before they start school from the ages of 3 to 4, and our main aims within the room are to build and promote their independence, fuel their curiosity and continue to provide new and exciting opportunities for them to learn and grow with us. So our environment is inspired a lot by the Danish approach to the early years, so we have a lot of open-ended resources, real resources such as tea sets and real kitchen utensils for them to use in our kitchen, and a lot of natural resources as well, so wooden resources, metal resources, instead of a lot of plastic. So all of these are a lot more open-ended, allow the children to use their imaginations a little bit more, but also they help to create a really warm and homely feel in our room, and it really helps the children to just feel as comfortable as possible as they play. For example, our role play area is a lot more open-ended than some others might be. We have what we like to call a deconstructed role play area, so we have our play kitchen, but on the back of that we've also got an area full of just spare boxes, some tubes, cans, things like that the children could turn their imaginations on, and they could be anything. They could be sat in a rocket, they could be firing an arrow in a forest. It really allows them to just use their imaginations and come up with their own ideas and fuel their own learning themselves without us having to dictate to them a theme or a certain activity to follow. This idea of independence is really, really important for us in Preschool Room. It is in everything that we do, including meal times. So the children self-serve their own meals at all meal times, including breakfast, lunch and tea. And we also have a rolling snack bar so that fruit and water are readily accessible throughout the day. The children are really encouraged to take care of their own personal needs, going to the toilet, washing their hands, and yes, it's really just setting them up ready for that transition into school when they are coming to do that at the end of the year.
Hola, my name is Alejandra and I teach Spanish in the preschool. I begin to teaching basic words such as numbers, colors and animals. We then move on to singing songs and incorporating Spanish words, phrases and instruction in our activities.
In Preschool Room, we are sort of the final phase in our nursery of the road to writing that the children will begin in baby room, and through it all starts off with things such as tummy time and sensory play and things like that, and all transitions up to preschool where we continue that road to writing. We do a lot of fine motor skills, do disco, funky fingers, and a lot of gross motor skills with outdoor play. Our outdoor area has all elements of the EYFS out there.
We also have our outdoor Quackers class, which is our own version of Forest School. Several of our team members are scout leaders and love to share their outdoor skills with our preschool children.
Things such as helicopter stories, which is a great tool where a child can dictate a story to an adult, they write it down, and then later on in the day, all of their peers reenact it with them and act it out and give it meaning and really respect the child's ideas, and promotes this huge growth in confidence in literacy, really setting them up ready for that school transition.
Our playgrounds and garden area is forever changing and evolving. Currently we have areas dedicated to construction, making music and mud kitchens to support role play and getting messy. However, we also have bikes, trikes and scooters for each age group, equipment to make dens and obstacle courses, and a huge amount of art materials. Our outdoor area is an extension to our classrooms, and the opportunities for learning through play in all weathers is endless.
The final space for us to show you is our Hygge Hideaway. Hygge is a feeling of coziness and comfort which supports feelings of contentment and promotes positive well-being, which makes it the perfect space for us to be able to support personal, social and emotional areas of learning. In practice, Hygge is about focusing on the process and not the product, and we use principles of Hygge throughout our nursery. I'd like to thank you for taking the time to come and learn a little bit more about our nursery. If you would like to find out even more, then you can visit our website at www.gsdn.co.uk, or you can search for our YouTube channel via GSDN Home Learning Together. Thank you.